We hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and in this time between Christmas and New Year's, we have something very, very special. Never Before Seen Dazzles. That's right, they're here all occasion, and they're ready for you.
1,444 dazzles. You're going to get that on 35 sheets. Lots of different finishes. They're so fun.
They are so fun, and wait till you see what the design team has done.
Come play with us.
There they are. Look at them.
Look at them.
Now, I have to tell you, there are 35 sheets in this, right? This is 28.
This is only 28.
This is only 28. So these are in all different finishes. They're for year-round. There's Christmas, Halloween, Easter.
You can use them for all of these different occasions. And the great thing about these is that you may have seen some of these before, but you never saw them in this finish.
That's exactly right.
So this is the only place you can get them like that. And some of these finishes are just gorgeous. We've got a glitter, like a blue glitter in a kind of a translucent look. We have the mirror. We have pearl, more glitter and more glitter.
Okay, back to math. Okay. These are 28 sheets. Okay, then you're also getting 2 sheets. Now this actually has die cuts on it in the 8x9 size.
Right.
Okay, so that gets us to 30.
Okay, 30.
And then we get 5 sheets that are mirror. Right. We've never done this before in the 4x9 size.
Perfect for backing those dazzles.
Absolutely. That's the 35. Then you are also going to get an idea sheet. And the idea sheet is going to show you everything we're going to show you and more.
And more.
So,
yay.
Okay,
we're ready to scoot these
Here we go.
off.
Yeah, let's scoot them off.
Because it's big. It's going to take a while. Let's see. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here is the first card. And you can see this is using those wonderful purple doodles. And
they're just beautiful. It's on that purple mirror finish, and that's what's different about them. You may have seen them in their original finish.
Right, which color I can't remember.
I think maybe black or brown, but now they're in this beautiful purple mirror, and it looks great with the silver linen specialty paper, and I love it on this card in particular. It's just kind of fun.
This is the rectangle swing.
So cute.
Hi, greetings.
Super fun.
Very nice. And as we do with the dazzles, as you know, all of this is on one sheet and more. So it's not even multiples. Oh, you're going to show something.
And just real simply, you know how simple it is to back a dazzle. And I want to mention with the mirror finishes, you want to be just a little bit more careful when you lift them, because that mirror special finish, that foil is just a little more delicate, not a lot, but if you were to bend it, it's going to leave a little crease. So I don't want to do that. I just want to lift it, and I want to place it, and then I want to just take my detail scissors. I like to have like a short bladed scissors to just go around those edges. And you've seen backing a dazzle before, and that's all that's been done here. Is we went all the way around and backed this dazzle on that silver linen specialty paper, and then they were foam taped in place.
Right, and there they are, just really gorgeous and very, very fun. A spectacular card. Now, scrapbookers, I hope you didn't tune out, because you're going to want to see this. I am a fan of this page. These over, they're just
okay, taking over.
So look at that. Now this is using 2 of the dazzles, a blue one and a pink one.
Right. And let me grab
this. Just gorgeous.
Isn't that beautiful?
Gorgeous. Yes.
So you've got the blue mirror. Here's the blue mirror, and I just looked at those with that silver pearl, and I go, they've got a little bit of the same kind of motif going on.
They did.
And pink and blue would just be
beautiful. This was Christmas jewels.
And that's kind of the interesting thing. It does say Merry Christmas on here, but this one had some, it also, while it says Merry Christmas, it also says you are one of a kind. So I was able to use that on the page.
Right.
And that's a great look.
These are just laid down, and the smaller elements have been backed on the cardstock and on, this happens to be a new paper collection.
Right. And it's fun to back some of these on the paper, and then you're going to foam tape it up above some of the other ones, add lots more. And I even, if we can, I don't know how close we can get in on those buttons, but I took the pink, here we go, the pink pearl, and down at the edge, you've got a lot of extra room, and it's still adhesive on the back. I cut it into 16-inch wide strips and laced those buttons with them.
Oh, you did?
So
okay.
That's fun too.
I think the border does a really nice job on the edge of a photograph, as was done right there.
Yeah, it's fine to go over the edge of a photograph with dazzles. It doesn't really remove the value of the photo there when you're looking at it. Just
gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Very, very pretty.
Fun.
So, and as I said, these are year-round, so let me bring in these tags. Now, there we go. So you can see, now this is done in a Christmas season, as you can tell, but just think how you could use them for any season. Very, very fun to make gift tags or put them together. Yes.
Sure, that idea. And you know, within the kit, you also have greetings that can work year-round. Here's one. Here's this copper one that you can use, so you can combine those.
There's also a red
with
one.
Any images like this. What I loved about these, and I just wanted to point out something that I thought was kind of fun. Well, it's really fun to see these circles behind there too, and that was done with the circles and scallops cutting dies, just to get that effect back there.
That one.
Right. Plus the tags, that comes in a pack.
Right. There's a pack of 10.
Yeah, 10 per pack.
So these are ready for you.
So
or you can use a cutting die.
Cover them with Christmas cabin papers or whatever you want, depending on the dazzles that you choose, and then glue on those pieces. Well, let me just show you. I have that. I did that. I covered one of the tags and then die cut these pieces, and you just have to make sure that you go off the edge and then cut it off even with the edge, and that just creates a little bit more interest. But something that's kind of fun with these dazzles is using the innies and the outies on these dazzles. And I just wanted to show that real quickly. Let's see which one. I'll do the bunny rabbit. So when you pick them up, and I'm using a retractable penknife to pick them up. There we go. And I like the pearl finish ones. They're really kind of extra sturdy and they don't flop around. You know, it's really easy just to set down. And I chose to take the other pieces that were separated and fill it back in, because I wanted the bunny to be all one color, all that silver all the way across. And you can do that, and you can sort of pick what you put in and what you leave out.
I don't think we've done that before.
Well, it just seemed to be perfect for these, but in this case I did take, see, you can also take just that little
I'll take the eye out.
Center eye out, and then you can see that a little better.
Oh, cute.
And that is just really simple. And then I left, like the hat and the scarf, I left them just that way, so it looked like, okay, so maybe it's a little bit of a black hat and a black scarf.
Yeah.
So super fun to take those innies and put them right back in.
So there it is, right on that. Cute, cute. I didn't realize that when I was looking at these, but exactly right. Very fun. Oh, it's nice to find new things that you can do with dazzles.
Sure.
So
those are so fun.
I
They're
love
just
that.
sort of whimsical.
Yes, it's very fun. And speaking of more fun, those 8x9 sheets are designed that you can turn them into shaker cards.
Right.
So this is using some of the sequins on the inside. You'll see that in the gallery.
It is. And it also has this large sheet that has all of these great greetings on there.
There's two of those,
just
one in white.
Right, one in white. You are beautiful. And this is kind of interesting. It's the frame itself out here is really beautiful with all of this cut work and vines. And then it says little, and they're upside down. Well, that's because we were just fitting in these extra words. But if you turn it this way, the dazzle will say enjoy, and then you pull out that piece and you pull out that piece, and you can put them outside of it, the little things.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's enjoy the little things.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one has been placed on, I think this is one of the papers.
Oh, Sweet Life.
There you go.
Sweet Life.
And so the green.
And in a unique way.
Okay, you want to walk that?
Right.
Walk
the
through?
green was cut with the circles and scallops cutting
Same cutting
dies.
die.
Although I want to say that once you cut this out, you can also use that to trace around, get a circle that way if you like. It's real easy with the cutting dies. But first we took that dazzle, lifted it off, placed it on a piece of acetate, and then I cut it even with the edge. So now I've got that acetate. That's going to be the front. Here I have this piece that's going to be the back of our shaker card. And what Susan did is at this point, she took a double layer of foam tape and she put it all around the edge here to make a nice little wall. Now if we show the side there, you
can see all those little pieces.
Just like that. So you can go all the way around just like that, and then you're going to put your sequins here and you're going to place that right there, and now you've got your shaker. But there's another way to do it. We also have self-adhesive craft foam.
Right.
And what I've done is I took oh, I only have a single layer here, but you can make a double layer, put two against each other because it has this removable adhesive on the back. So stick two of them together, and then I'm looking around to see if I had another one, but I guess not. Stick two of them together, then die cut that center. So now you've got this window. I would then take this piece and glue it to the front of that foam piece. So here we go. I'm going to put just a little bit of glue stick just around the edge, just like so, and glue that in place. So now I've got that foam, and I can cut even with the edge of that.
Okay.
So that makes my frame. This is glued to the frame just like so. When I'm done cutting this all the way around, and if I take more time, I can just very carefully go right next to the edge of that. When I'm all done, when that's all cut out, I'll have this frame that's going around there, and then I can remove that paper backing and place it right on there.
Where
and
you've
if
got your sequins.
Right, and just a little pile of sequins right in the center there, and then go ahead and place that, and you have your shaker card.
And I think it's really fun to play with the words on top, and because again, it's a dazzle sheet, you're going to have some extra little elements that you can use, and it will work very, very nicely. Now you can also use this simply onto a scrapbook page or onto a card for a very large greeting, or to replace some journaling.
It's kind of nice. You've got that shaker element. You can put that just about anywhere. You can put it on a tag. That would be cute.
Oh, you could, yes. And you can do shakers on scrapbook pages too. It's not only for card makers.
It's fun.
Now, can I interest you in some happy hippos? These are in silver, and these two have been placed onto cardstock and colored in with Spectrum Norpens.
Right.
And then cut out right along the edge. We call that backing the dazzle.
But there was also some backing done with the self-adhesive dazzle sheet that came in the kit. And that's what's great about
that balloon.
These. Right, that's what's great about these extra colors. So you've got these that you can choose whatever color you want. I have an extra one here, but I'm showing you. Choose whatever color you want, and then start backing your dazzles. And the way I would do that, let's see, this is like so. So I'm going to choose my hippo. I'm going to choose the one with the balloon up at the top here. I'm going to take it off of the sheet like so. I like to try to, I do it just a little bit slowly. If I do it too quickly, it might sort of stick together. And then I'm going to place it on my white cardstock because I know I'm going to color that in. But I'm going to let the balloon hang off the top so that I can back that on this.
Onto the red.
Right, so I'll be able to color that in and then cut it out, and then I back this piece on the red just like so, and then cut that out. You can also go back and after you've cut this one out, you can lift this up and get just the little party hat in red too, and Debbie did a little bit of that.
Right. Very cute. Now the words come in this set only in red. So the happy birthday with all those hearts and so forth are on the red sheet. So that just works very, very nicely.
Yeah.
And we have one more to show you, and Gail did this. And it is using those nautical dazzles, which are brand new.
Right.
And this is on acetate. And as I lift it up and open the card, this has become
an easel.
An easel card, but with that twist of the acetate and what is doing this wonderful glitter piece here.
Well, that is from the clear glitter adhesive. Looks like this. So let me show you a couple of those elements. So we have the card, we have the acetate panel, and we have this glitter sheet. And I started with the fold at the bottom. So that's a little bit unusual. You're usually going to put it at the top, you're going to put it at the side. I started with it at the bottom. And if we look at the front of that card, what I call the front, which is actually now on the bottom, then I went ahead and covered that, and this is using one of our new
indigo
paper
lace,
sets.
which they don't know about yet.
Isn't this New Year's yet? No, okay. but you will soon.
You will Friday. It's Friday or Saturday.
Right, you'll see this. It's a beautiful new paper set, and I put that on the back. Then I opened it up like so, and I put 2 different papers, one here, one there, so I've got it all ready like that. Then I have this acetate panel. And for this panel, I made it the same width as the card, and then I made like a 1/2 inch here up at the top that's actually going to go over this part of your card.
Back of the card.
It's going to be glued on or taped onto the back. I would use extra sticky tape, which I did for that, so that you're able to close this, and then when you're opening the card, this comes down and that panel comes into place. So the glitter part,
yes,
that comes into play here. And I wanted a little wavy line of this glitter adhesive. So I sort of made a mark. Well, I probably want it to start here and end here. And then I took a wide pen. And you're not going to see this, so you can just go ahead and freehand it, just kind of make a little like that. Okay, I guess about like that. And then get my scissors and cut out below that line.
Because you don't want the black line.
Right, so as long as you're cutting out below that line, you're not going to get any of that black onto the glitter adhesive. I'm going to go ahead and cut it all the way out, wherever it ends up. And then I take this piece, remove the adhesive from the back, like so, and place it on the bottom of my acetate. Now, I think this is probably a little bit too wide. I'll probably go, I probably would cut a little bit more off the bottom, and the dimensions are on the gallery, so I'm actually going to go off the bottom edge a little bit. I'm going to line up the left side, go all the way across, and then I can just trim it along the bottom and along the side to get that beautiful panel that's going to cover the front of your card. And then you just get to start playing with dazzles.
Right. Just place the dazzles
Right.
on top. And again, like with all easel cards, what's critical is to have something lifted up on the inside that will hold it.
So I took a strip of the paper, I foam taped it in place, and used some of the dazzles right along there.
And I like the lighthouse behind there too. Just you really have created a scene, and just really pretty. Funny that the wood in the indigo lace papers really serves as a gray sky cloud.
Yeah, it does.
Very, very nice. So you have seen just bits and pieces. By the way, those mirror sheets make wonderful borders. You can just cut them in strips, so there's just a lot you can do in addition to backing your dazzles.
And look at the idea sheet to see lots of those ideas.
You'll see that.
You can have fun playing with your 1,444 new dazzles.
Good girl, you remembered that. And we do want to wish you a very Happy New Year, and we'll see you next year.
Okay.